before you leave, say hello to one or two faces you don't know. That has always historically been the real ROI from things like this. So have the courage to say hello to somebody that you don't know, because it's a safe, kind ecosystem. So thank you, have a great can. I day trade attention and build businesses. Legacy is greater than currency. I'm a purebred entrepreneur for real, for real, for real. Like, documented. This industry is incredibly capable of not caring about today. 80% of the energy is around commercials, and the other 20 is around AI. Meanwhile, more stuff will be sold today because of social media ads than anything else in the world. Outside of this world, we talk about social media as the most powerful tool that is like upending governments. In this industry, we don't talk about it. This is it.
I was talking to my professor today, and I was asking if I could leave the event that she had organized for us early. She doesn't seem like that big of a fan.
Most professors aren't, because they don't live in the real game, and they may not like my energy, and I respect that, and I have a lot of admiration for what they're trying to do, but their judgment on me isn't super scary because I'm living in real life of marketing, and they tend to not. Such a pleasure to meet you. Man, it's so interesting, these professors, really. It makes me sad. Yeah. It makes me sad for the kids.
Yeah, because they trust them.
Yeah. Hi.
Jet lag.
You have no chance. I thought you said that's the difference of me actually getting the hat.
I thought I recognized you, so I pop over and say hi.
Cheers. I have a lot of empathy for how you guys strategically are going to think about how to make it work.
Hello.
How are you? What's up, my dude? Looking sharp. Laney, so nice to meet you. We just have to get our industry to recognize these truths, which is brand is built on social. And this industry is desperately trying to not accept that. And until it does, it will continue to have ankle biter, take market share, and they'll continue to spend $1 billion to M&A a brand doing what they could be doing, but they'd much rather waste money on dumb shit.
Killed it.
Thank you. You did a great job up there.
You can't just harness something and then slap a brand on it because it went viral and it's going to sell you more things. If it's not on brand, then it can't work. Consumer smells it.
But who decides what's on brand? Bad advertising makes people get away from the platform.
Agreed.
People want relevance, and this on-brand talk is killing us because we're in boardrooms debating on brand. And then the brand manager changes, and snarky is different to you than to her.
Right.
So I think on one side it's fake math, and the other side it's poor human behavior, both of which I'm empathetic to. We lack creative humility. Most of the things that I make for myself and my businesses, I have a good ratio punch, but a lot of times I'm wrong. My most successful pieces of creative for my businesses and myself have been things that I didn't expect to be the most successful, and that lack of humility is real.
Gotta run. Yo.
Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Really.
Happy?
Yes, got a little frustration out. I really want to help them do the right thing.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't I?
You guys blocking me, baby.
Can't get in. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Glad you're here. Great to see you. Great to see you. Glad you're here.
Thanks for the invite.
We were at Early Can, one of my first ones. 2 a.m. at the table. That was like a real rant.
I was in the zone. The same shit I've been debating for 15 years.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's been
Reach and frequency, brand positioning.
On brand, off brand.
It's relevance.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm just really excited a lot of people in this room are here. I just want to thank everybody for coming through. I know there's 4,700 different lunches going on right now, so we are incredibly humbled that you're with us.
Things have been done in a certain way up to now, and we think that it's one-sided. It's a win on one side. We're always trying to create a win-win for creators, for the users of a platform, for the platform itself, and for everybody to join.
I am fascinated by how much value I do think people get from free social networks that have an ungodly amount of human beings consuming. We talk about a Charlie D'Amelio or Logan Paul, but there is a very long tail of human beings, hundreds of thousands, who make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year being influencers on these platforms that cost them nothing. I really don't think it's as one-sided. I think it's more of a game of and than one-sided. We're closer friends now. Awesome. Thank you, everyone.
Are you optimistic that decentralized social networks have a future?
100%. I genuinely believe it will happen, but it will take time. You know, Friendster, MySpace, those were two very early indicators of where the world was going, but there was hundreds that failed trying to do the same thing. I fully believe that it will happen. I don't know if it's this year, I don't know if it's 4 years from now, I don't know if it's 7 years from now, but I think it's a matter of time. The downfalls are people are gonna be exposed to the merit. They're gonna have to drive it because there is no algorithm, there is nothing else, and so it'll be fun to see how it works. Please, before you leave, say hello to one or two faces you don't know. That has always historically been the real ROI from things like this, so have the courage to say hello to somebody that you don't know, because it's a safe, kind ecosystem, so thank you, have a great can. Could you imagine if you could take your phone and hit a button and a limousine would pick you up on the spot? I was literally in the room when Uber was invented.